Hey YouTube, how's it going? How was your weekend? What did you do today? Today we saw the brand new Hunger Games. It was a little bit disappointing, and I thought it'd be way better than what it was. I'm seeing my face is delayed, so I'm just removing my like shared screen thing in the background. And I'm still seeing my face is delayed. I'm really sorry about that. I hope everyone's doing well. Today, I'm excited to talk about an MLM coach that I have not seen before. Her name is Emily Gibson. This is not the view I want. Her name is Emily Gibson, and I've been seeing her across YouTube here and there. And she has this coaching program like lots of MLM people do. I am not aware of which if she was in an MLM, if she's still in one now. But trigger warning, and I'll say this when people pop on too. Oh, I have people, yay! So I'll say it again when more people pop on. She's talking about trauma and she's talking about like narcissistic abuse. And so if you don't want to hear talk about trauma and narcissistic abuse, feel free to skip this one and don't worry about it. Like, or just like pop out anytime. But it is quite like general discussions. It's nothing super specific, but yeah, quick trigger warning. I'm so sorry my face is all weird. I don't understand why I'm delayed. That's okay, right? It's not like super distracting on your end. If so, I can just take my face off. It doesn't really matter. Hi, Lisa. How's it going? Monica. Hi, Monica. Thank you for joining. And Neil's here. Hello, Neil. I am good. How are you? And hello, Gary. Thank you for joining. So I'm on my husband's computer and I don't want to accept cookies. So we're just going to have to work around this this website uses cookies. This is Emily Gibson. Up here, you'll see coaching for network marketers. Thoughts on me taking my face off? Is the delay bothering people? Let me know. So, Emily Gibson, I am on a mission to bring out the best in you so that you can have your dream business and dream life. I see two kinds of people in network marketing. You're either running with your hair on fire and totally burnt out, or you're lost as to know what to do and how to do it. There's a simple solution for both. Sure, there's a simple solution. That means recruiting. You need to figure out how to recruit as many people as possible, and then you can make money and actually have time freedom in your MLM. Practice alone does not make perfect. After all, practicing something incorrectly, even unknowingly, just gets you better at doing that something incorrectly. So maybe that's another way for us to be blamed when we're not making any money in our MLM. Oh, well, we're messaging people, we're doing what you said. Oh, but you're doing it wrong. You're not doing it with the right intention. You're not doing it properly, and so that's why no one's joining your team, and that's why you're going into debt. Great practice includes understanding what you're doing well and what you can do better, and then using that information to evolve your practice. Ready to practice better? No, thank you. No, thank you. We'll see that her pricing for her services is pretty outrageous. Ooh, from the miniature art exhibit? What is that? That sounds fun, Neil. I am the gym for your mind. And I'm just as important as the gym for your body. So apparently, MLM coaching is the gym for our mind, and not just like reading the news or like learning a new language when we have time. No, it's MLM coaching. Because I know lots of people have learned a new language when, like, just on their phones. They get what's that, Duolingo, right? Or you can do like mind puzzles or Sudoku or word searches. There's lots of things that we can do to exercise our minds. We don't need this. Okay, if your mind isn't being strengthened every day, nothing else works. Again, so we're not finding success in MLM because we are not strengthening our mind. Be quiet. I dare say it's even more important than your body because the mind commands the body. It engages it. It ignites fire emoji it. Can you imagine working out your mind with like your business depended on it, where would you be in 90 days? Emily, I'd be in the exact same place. I would be in the exact same place because my mindset doesn't matter unless I can use my mindset to recruit hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who actually stay in the business and who don't quit. Because my financial success and well being directly relates to what those who are underneath me are doing. So I'd be in the same place unless those people beneath me in 90 days are ranking up. Yeah, she has the solutions to all our problems, which we will see later. It's so frustrating. So we're gonna watch this 3 minute and 30-second video, and she's just gonna explain a little bit about her coaching. What did Lisa say? So many of them dress in white or ivory. I wonder what that is supposed to convey. Ooh, interesting. I am not sure. I'm not sure. I do like her aesthetic though. I like the background. I think she looks nice in this shirt, but that's a good point. Maybe do you think like neutral colors like are they more calming potentially? I'm going to take my face off because it's really bothering me. Maybe my camera will catch up. Okay, let's listen.
How much is your mental and emotional health worth when it comes to building your network marketing business? Maybe you're someone who is tired of doing all the things, spending all the time and not seeing the results. Or maybe
my mental and physical well-being is extremely important to me, which is why I will never be in an MLM company where people are targeting me. They are preying on what makes me vulnerable. They're teaching me how to ignore my boundaries and my intuition to keep me in a toxic environment. So you can't, someone at the bottom of their MLM company, in my opinion, their mental health is going to suffer, and potentially those at the top too, because I feel like when you're at the top, you know what you're doing, you know that people below you are suffering, and you're still going to do what you have to do and lie to people because your livelihood depends on it. So maybe you're a top earner, you're already a top earner and cannot figure. So let's see what she says next.
you're already a top earner and cannot figure out how to enjoy the business you've built. You don't have to do this all alone, and it doesn't have to require grind and hustle to be sustainable. There's this roller coaster of you can do this to everything falls on you to this isn't what you thought it was going to be like. I get it. I'm here to tell you that you can attract people that are motivated to do this with you as customers and business builders.
Why can't we why are there people who are top leaders who are not happy in their business? They're not content. They don't know how to work their business day to day, like she just said. And we just did I think it was Fraser Brooks. He said you shouldn't aim to be at the top of your company. You should aim to be a top leader. But I think in her case, she means like top leader equals top of the company equals you have a massive team beneath you. And I'm kind of going back on what I just said now because we've seen Ashley Molstead of Beachbody say that she got to the very, very top of her company. She was first number one coach a couple years in a row. And then she just kind of said, like, okay, what's next? What am I supposed to do now? So I kind of understand that, but it's just a bit strange if people at the top of the company with massive teams are wondering how they're supposed to continue to build their business. Like, shouldn't they know?
You can take days and weekends off and every night too, and still grow your business.
Days and weekends off. Is that even if we're not a top leader? Is that if we're in the middle or the bottom of our compensation plan? Or is that the privilege only afforded to those at the very top? Probably those at the very top. And I don't like the way she's construing this. Like anybody can take days and weekends off. No, not without being shamed, not without being called a not serious business owner. No problem, Lori. We're just talking about Emily Gibson, MLM coach, and slight trigger warning. She's going to talk about narcissistic abuse and trauma in a little bit. So if you don't want to hear that, or anyone who's joined, you guys can feel free to jump out if you need to.
Business without being overwhelmed, burned out, and defeated all of the time. You don't have to sacrifice your mental and emotional health to have the business and life of your dreams. That's why I've strategically designed this community for you to help you get past these hurdles and roadblocks that I dealt with. You'll have direct access to me every single day on a live call. Replays are available on a private member-only podcast or in your member login site through video. Our Ask Emily calls each Friday give you the chance to get tailored help for you individually and what your needs are in your business. Whether you're needing help writing a message, developing a new system for your team, or getting out of a sticky situation that sometimes network marketing creates in our lives,
what does that mean? What is a sticky situation that sometimes network marketing creates in our lives? Do you think that could be a parent or a friend getting mad at you because you're constantly ignoring what they say and continuing to pitch the product or the opportunity after they tell you no? Is that what she means? And every time I do these videos, I always question, how personalized is this training? I highly doubt that for those who are paying for her one-on-one coaching, that she's actually spending that much time on them, because we will see there are a lot of different offerings that she provides, and I highly doubt it's as truly personalized as she's making it seem. I don't actually know if she's successful in her MLM, because they always go to coaching because that's where the money really is. I wish I remember who said this. This is not my own thought, but someone had said, oh, who was it? Who was it? Who was it? It was a really good video. I'm just going to Google it or YouTube it quickly. I don't remember how to spell her name. So she had said something along the lines of, she thinks, I don't remember. She thinks people go to MLM coaching because their market is bigger. If they start in an MLM, they can only sell their expertise to their downline. And once you go to MLM coaching, you can pull on the downlines of potentially thousands and thousands of people across countless companies and multiple countries, even where your MLM company doesn't operate. And I was like, genius. That is so smart. And so, yeah, I agree. It's likely, potentially, I don't actually know, more profitable in coaching because you have a bigger pool of people to draw on. For sure, Monica. Sickest situation would be getting blocked by everyone because you become a very obnoxious person when joining an MLM. Right? So you guys don't see what I'm doing because my camera's being silly. I'm going to try to YouTube that person again because she was so good. She was so good, and I think you guys would like her if I could. Oh, yay, this is it. I will click on her, and then I can... don't play. Okay. This is who I got that thought from. So it's not my original thought. Because I was listening to her Ray Higdon video, and she had said what I said about MLM coaches can draw on multiple downlines. So that's who I was talking about. I'm glad I could remember her name. Okay, let's keep going.
This program is going to feel like it was specifically catered to you. My community members tell me that even after their first call, the way they look at their business and lives shift. There's a monthly option or an annual pass. But how do you know if this is the right thing for you?
I highly doubt that their entire outlook on their business and life shifted within one day. If that's the case, if you only need to be with them for one day and then all their problems are solved, they're not having very serious problems to begin with in their lives or in their business, in my opinion.
Coaching isn't for everyone. Only you can answer that question. It's not for people who want to stay in a victim place and make everyone else the bad guy.
Everyone else is the bad guy in MLM, though, because unless you have a huge following, unless you go viral, unless you already have a big network from your past employment, unless you're lucky, you are not going to find success in an MLM. And it is most definitely the fault of the industry, of your CEO, of whoever developed your compensation plan, because it's made for you to fail. And so you're not pretending to be a victim if you're upset that you were lied to and tricked into joining an MLM through promises of quick financial gain. I can't stand that. It's the right program for you if you have a credit card. Exactly. You don't even need the money because you can just go into even greater debt for it. Coaches teaching others how to become coaches. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Monica. Exactly. Oh, let's finish. I feel like I've spent a lot of time on this.
It's not for people who just want a quick fix to happiness without any effort. It's not for people who are happier being unhappy. You know people like this, right? If you're tired of feeling powerless, you're willing to change things up and create the life and business you want, and you're done complaining, but you just aren't sure what else to do, then coaching is for you. If you have dreams and goals, but you're stuck, it's for you. If you keep
So if you are being critical of what's happening around you, if you're wondering why you were lied to and deceived to be brought into this unethical business structure, if you know that it's not your fault, that you're doing what you're told to do, that you purchased coaching from Emily Gibson and you're still not making any money and you're questioning that, if you question anything, then coaching is not for you because you're negative and you'd rather be unhappy. Is that true?
repeating bad behaviors, even though you know they aren't serving you, it's for you. If you want to love everyone, but find it challenging when some people are just seriously difficult, then coaching is for you. If you want to be more confident, coaching is the way. If you remember that life and your business used to be more fun, and you'd like to get back to that place, coaching can help you do just that. I've used coaching for all of these things. I also used it to double my income and size of my team during the pandemic to create $1 million business.
What do you mean? What do you mean you use it to double your team and your income during the pandemic? Your coaching, if you're talking about your MLM coach, that did not help you double your team. Is the fact that we're in a pandemic and people were scared and jobless and terrified about how they're going to feed their kids, and that's why you doubled your team. I can't stand it when people brag about how their team grew during the pandemic. It's like, obviously it did. I would love to know which company she's in, but I can never find it. I can never find which company these people are in, and it's really annoying. If anyone knows, if anyone has come across Emily Gibson before, I would love to hear it. Like, let us know in the comments on the replay.
And to just like myself better. Liking myself was the hardest part and also most rewarding.
Don't go to an MLM coach to teach you how to like yourself more. We're going to see the exorbitant prices of her offerings. If you have the resources to go to Emily Gibson coaching, you can go to a couple therapy sessions. But we know, I think Lori said it's right for you if you have a credit card. I feel like a lot of the people who do this coaching, they don't have the resources. They don't have the ability to buy into this, but they do it anyways because they think it's the answer.
If any of these things sound like you, or if you just have that little voice inside of you that brought you to this video today, that's how you know that coaching is for you. I hope you'll join me in Beyond the Rink. I'll see you there.
We're going to look at that. So I'm going to try to put my face back on the screen now because I'd rather have my face on the screen, but I don't like when it freezes constantly, and I still see it freezing. Ugh, that's so frustrating. I wonder what would her response be when her coaching does not work? Blame it on the client, of course. Exactly. Oh, so yeah, I'm not clicking accept cookies because I don't want to do that on my husband's computer. Tired of paying for coaches where they don't show you the how and keep giving you hoops to jump through to build the business they have? Every MLM coach thinks they are unique and different, but they are all exactly the same. They're all the same. But I still like looking at them to show that they're all the same. That's why I've created Beyond the Rank for you. You did not create Beyond the Rank for us. You created it for you so you could charge an exorbitant amount of money and you can be rich off of those in your downline if you're still in your MLM or those in your coaching business losing money. Coaching puts an outside set of eyes on what you're doing because you cannot see it yourself. You cannot read the ketchup label from inside the ketchup bottle. That's where I come in. Expert label reader over here. Hard eyes, muscle weightlifter. Oh, if you find yourself saying you're doing all the things and none of it's working, may I suggest a few tweaks? Start with my 5-day challenge and learn to practice in a proven way to turn one customer into 10. No, it's not going to guarantee. You can't guarantee. You can't guarantee that if they join this 5-day challenge, you're going to magically help them get 10 customers. I'm sure she has a whole list of reasons it's your fault you are not succeeding. Exactly, Lisa. What happens when I click sign up today? Let's see. Oh, nothing. I clicked sign up today and it said invalid service slug. That's great. It's great when we have this was the thing I clicked. It's great when we have dead links, isn't it? I feel like that's very professional. So her accreditations, life coach school, and I can't see what the other one says. What does the other one say? Master Life Coach School Certified Coach, Professional Certified Coach. Interesting. So, is there some kind of life coaching component to this? There sure is. So, let's read some testimonials. Your coaching program is necessary, and I will never stop. It's amazing and changing me personally in ways I had no idea I needed. Like our friend Julie Anderson has said, with MLM coaching, you are never done. With any other kind of coaching, the goal is you don't need that coaching anymore. Like she would train CrossFit athletes or like triathlon athletes, and she would not want them to need her coaching forever. She wants them to go and be independent. But in MLM coaching, there is always the next offer, there's always the next event to go to. Emily, I love your teachings and how you share about moving the needle in our business. Thank you for blessing us with your gifting. What? I just want to say thank you for that workshop today. How to think about money differently, but more importantly than that, thank you for all that you're doing, all of us. I mean, you're coaching every aspect of our lives. You're incredible, and you're giving so much of your time and your energy and your passion. Thank you. Have a blessed Easter. Remember, she is not just an MLM coach, she has a different offering as well. This person is right. You are laser focused and ask really great questions. Your coaching has helped me to look at circumstances a whole new way and process them in a much healthier manner. That is what therapy can do too. Your coaching has changed how I look at almost every situation and helped me guide my big kids through tough situations. That can also be done through therapy, right? Therapy can help you process things differently. I think we should seek therapy instead of Emily Gibson coaching. So I'm going to click private coaching. Okay. Sorry, we're going to work around the little cookie thing, but I think it's fine. So this is it's unclear on this page. It's unclear on this page. We might be talking a little bit about trauma here and there now. I don't remember exactly. Maybe narcissistic abuse as well, but it's very like surface level. Now you have awareness. Oh, we should click about first. Sorry. Whoops. I just went home and then skipped. So we should click about. So this is Emily. I like that shirt on her. It looks lovely. Network marketing and trauma coach, author, and podcaster. I'm a master certified trauma informed ICP CPD accredited coach. I have no idea what that means. Paging Danielle Ryan. If anyone talks with her frequently, send her this website. Maybe she would want to talk about the life coaching aspect. After building my career in network marketing, I found myself at a crossroads that left me feeling lost and confused. As a survivor of narcissistic abuse, I decided to turn my pain into your relief and also pour back into the network marketing and trauma into the industry of network marketing and trauma that I love so much. The issue I have with this is potentially using her trauma coaching and network marketing coaching as like one big offering and like ingraining people's mental health into their business and making it seem like potentially their experiences as a child or recently with something traumatic happening is what's actually blocking their success in network marketing, and they have to address that blockage in order to find success. And we know in MLM world, like we've seen with the beach boss influencers, their way of the MLM world's way of addressing traumatic events in one's life is very, very surface level. I think the beach boss influencer said something like, oh, swing your hips in a circle and jump around, and then you'll feel better and the trauma will leave your body. We know that that is not the case for the majority of people, and the most healthy thing that we can do if we can afford it financially is seek therapy to address our issues, not an MLM coach who's trying to help us, in my opinion, with the motivation of keeping us in either her MLM coaching business or her MLM downline for longer. Like, we need to think of the motivation. I live in Utah with my husband, Sean, 4 kids, Brennan, Mackenzie, Chase, and Dean, and 1 fur baby, King James Cavalier Cassette. That is such a cute name. I love that. I love that. That's so cute. It's possible that I now have more pics on my phone of my dog than my kids. I remember what it feels like to be confident in conquering the world one minute and everything feeling like it was going backwards and falling apart the next. Network marketing and trauma and abuse can have some sticky situations to navigate through, even if it's just questioning all of your life's choices and wondering if you're ever going to make it to the next rank. See, we're kind of melding in her trauma coaching and her network marketing coaching into one thing, right? Like, it's hard to navigate potentially traumatic situations, which makes it hard for us to get to the next rank. And maybe it's a way to inadvertently blame our past or our mental health. Like, that's why we're not making any money in MLM, right? It's not because it's a broken system and it's an unethical business structure. No, it's because we have a mental health struggle. I obviously don't agree. With me in your pocket, you'll never be without a side of humor and perspective to find your way through it all and manage your mind beyond the rank. Manage your mind beyond the rank? What does that mean, friends? Oh, Lori was in top chat. I'm sorry. I am always in top chat. Yes, therapist. And many therapists specialize in trauma and specific types of trauma. They may specialize in grief or anxiety disorders. People study this crap for years and decades to be as good as they can be and provide the highest level of care for people. And I don't like that people can just call themselves trauma coaches. Hello, how's it going? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Love the pics. It's always this kind of, oh yeah, I think her pics are great. I think she looks awesome. I don't want to watch this video. I don't watch it. We have enough to get through. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Oh, I liked the picture. I liked her pics, but that's fair if you don't like them. Oh, hey, Nomi. I'm having a good weekend. Are you? Thank you for joining. Here are some reviews. Your coaching program is necessary, and I will never stop. It's amazing and changing me personally in ways I had no idea I needed. You might not have needed them. I've had so much trauma in my life that I've never dealt with. I'm so thankful for you. I can now stop doing exercises to strengthen and tone my ventral vagus nerve. I'm so ready to do the work. I don't really understand what that means, but I hope she's also seeking therapy for her trauma, and I hope Emily is encouraging those who have trauma who are talking to her to also seek therapy. I hope so. Like Ashley Molstead does. Sometimes, not always. Hello, Mr. Ranger Lab. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Yay! Having a great weekend. Thanks. Glad you are too. Thank you, Nomi. I appreciate that. And I'm happy you're here. So fun that I have people here. All right. Let's look at speaking. Sought after public speaker and award winning coach. They're all award winning, sought after coaches. Okay, here's Emily. I'm trying to read what this says. IPA, income producing activity. I'm going to zoom in if I can. It's not zooming in. How rude. And then my cookie thing is in the way. Oh, man. I'm not going to know how to respond. I'm good enough here. Avoid consistent blaming and shaming. Okay, someone in MLM is telling us to avoid blaming and shaming, but you are shamed constantly if you're not making money, if you're not going to every single Zoom call, and you are blamed because you're losing money, even though it's not your fault. I don't trust myself. I don't respond to me. Groundbreaking training there. And I know, Monica, you said you're being sarcastic, but I actually love this because her balloons here matches her dress, and I think that's cool. I think that's cool. It's genuine, hilarious, captivating, empowering, inspiring. These are just some of the words used to describe Emily's onstage presence. Whether you are looking for a tried and true keynote presentation, expert panel participation, an interview, or intimate workshop, Emily Gibson is the trusted and compassionate voice your audience is begging for. Everyone says they are the best public speaker ever. Did she write this herself? Probably. However, if you compare this writing to Barbie Kalev's writing, I don't know if Emily hired like a writer and a copy editor, but I can actually get through this. I think it's actually generally like smooth. It flows well. It's not choppy little sentences. I don't mind her writing here. What do we think? Book Emily now. Keynotes on recruiting, duplications, and leadership. Leaderships. What's leaderships? Sales workshops, masterminds. Connect with one of our team members to learn about having Emily on your stage. You click inquire now, and this is what you get to. All right. Emily, email, message. All right. Oh, yeah, it's for sure the generic typical coach picks. For sure, Monica. The only way to be captivating with her presentation technology she's using is to play charades. Right? Okay, let's look at shop. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So we're going to look at beyond the rank. Just let me let it load, and then we'll share this tab instead. I didn't know I could do that in Google Chrome. There's a little button that says share this tab instead, and you can just switch between tabs. I never knew I could do that. Never knew. Oh, right. They all say mastermind. They all say inner circle. I'm 99% sure on this page, she is also going to say inner circle. How many MLM coaches have we looked at on my page that have their own inner circle? Pictionary? Maybe Pictionary? Right? I like Pictionary. That's fun. Available. Check out our payment plan available for executive membership. Payment plans are hosted through a third-party site, My Abundant. Okay. We don't have one of those silly cookie things. Oh, I don't want to zoom this side. I always end up zooming the wrong screen since we don't have the accept our cookies page. I would like to zoom the page that you guys are looking at. There you go. That's better. Beyond the Rank member program, starting at $97 a month. New pricing as of January 9th, 2023. $97 a month. Again, it ends in a 7. That is a shit ton of money. A shit ton of money for people who are already not making any money. 1 workshop, 0 in session, topic specific monthly. Okay. 3 Ask Emily Q&A sessions to gain clarity weekly from the Learn With Me coaching call. So is that 3 sessions per week? That's a lot. If that's per week, that's a lot. That's a lot. And that's on top of our MLM, like team training and corporate trainings. 7 Learn With Me coaching calls per month. Includes inclusive one-on-one coaching in front of the group for all members on any call. Take action form to keep you accountable and on track weekly. 1 live research and development call, current research on social media trends, sales, and marketing trends, and how to apply it to your business. Private membership only podcast for replays. Private member only login for video recordings and on demand forever content. Foundational series, 5-day workshops, 17 plus workshops on demand, and bonus content. Stay on subscription for 6 months or more, and you'll attend our exclusive Beyond the Rank Community VIP event in July. Stay on subscription for 12 months or more, and you'll attend. Did she just do this twice? Did she just do the? Are these 2 events? I didn't notice this when I was prepping for this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's unless there's 2 events. She said the same thing twice. So this is a lot of work because we have 1 workshop, 3 weekly calls, 7 other calls, 1 research and development call. We have a crap ton of calls and a crap ton of workshops, and we're doing all of this on top of our MLM training. Oh yeah, Inner Circle. Look what we found. Inner Circle membership. They all have memberships. Who has Inner Circle memberships? Bob Heilig, Sarah Robbins, Fraser Brooks, Raymond Higdon, now Emily Gibson. Who else? Does Ryan Sperry have an Inner Circle membership? I think he probably does. Sorry. My computer's being slow today. Not surprised it ends in a 7, nor it's not exactly 100. Exactly, right? How much coaching do you need? Is it eternal? Yep. There's no certification, no graduation. If you promise me results, then I don't expect to be paying forever. Exactly. If her coaching is so life-changing, we do not need it for the rest of our lives, or at least we shouldn't. Yeah, it's not Netflix. Love that. Yeah, take a drink every time we hear a buzzword. Oh, right? And it's so hilarious. So is this $297 a month? So that's 300, pretty much 300 a month. I can't do math. 3 times 12, is that 3,600? Or 300 times 12 equals $3,600 maybe for her Inner Circle membership, and then 97 per month. That's a lot of money. Even the cheap option is a lot of money. And this is only one of her offerings. We're going to look at another one. Slack channel with access to Emily for real-time questions Monday to Friday, 10 a.m., 10 to 5 p.m. Mountain, and masterminding, another MLM buzzword, with the group 7 days a week for questions and community connection with other Inner Circle members. That sounds exhausting. 1 extra group Ask Emily Inner Circle call once a month, recordings for extra call posted in Slack channel, social media branding template with posting calendar, refresh monthly. I love that it's refreshed monthly, but this is still too much money. Stay on subscription for 6 months or more, and you'll attend our exclusive Beyond the Rank VIP event in July with a bonus Inner Circle leadership pack, Inner Circle lanyard, ooh, and upfront seating. Stay on subscription for 12 months or more, and you'll attend our 2 exclusive Beyond the Rank VIP and Beyond the Rank live series events in July. Okay, there are 2 separate events. She did not make a mistake in the other section of this website. And of course, you get a leadership pack with a lanyard. Okay, 4,997 executive membership. I want to know how annual. So it's $249.85 a week times 24. So why is it only 24 weeks? Shouldn't it be a year? 249.85. Okay, so maybe this is not a monthly thing? Charged annually or through payment plan. So 5,000. Maybe the Inner Circle membership is not monthly. What do we think? Okay, I'm assuming the Inner Circle membership is monthly because her basic $97 a month membership is monthly. I think this is monthly, but then I'm really confused because this one is charged annually. So I don't really understand. It's not super clear. What do we think? I see my face is freezing. I'm turning off my camera for a little bit because it's frustrating me. So yeah, all basic membership, all basic benefits, all Inner Circle membership benefits, one private 60-minute strategy call with Emily annually, one in a year. You get access to Emily's executive cell phone line for private messaging, but so does the other Inner Circle membership. Personalized social media branding template, 2 events. Oh, the big difference is a private exclusive annual 3-hour mastermind dinner with Emily the night before the VIP live event in July. Dinner and mastermind training included. So if you stay with your basic membership, if you stay for a certain time, you get to go to these events. It's not telling you how much is covered for that event. It could just be it's most likely just the ticket, probably not food, definitely not airfare or gas or car rental. So it looks like it's so amazing, but it's actually not that beneficial. And it's interesting how she's making it seem so exciting, like all basic, all Inner Circle. And then this one is in the Inner Circle. Inner Circle friends, don't they also have access to a phone line? Or I might be wrong. No, they don't have access to a phone line. They have access to a Slack channel, but not a phone line. Okay, so that's different. But this is the same. This is relatively the same, but you get a private intimate group lunch with Emily on both of those days with a Q&A coaching during lunch. So I think the main difference is you pay more for access to the phone line, you pay more for a 3-hour mastermind dinner, and you pay more for the private intimate group lunch before 2 events. That's the big difference. So it took me a second to figure that out. Yeah, $5,000. Fuck no. Right? Yeah, she was clear with it. She was clear with this one, but not the second one. I don't understand what the second one is. The executive level is twice the price of the Inner Circle, about $500 a month. Is it? The executive one, is that what you said, Nomi? Yeah, you're right. You're right. And what are you getting? You're getting a group lunch, 2 group lunches and 1 dinner and a phone line. And that's what you're paying your extra for. Good eye. Because content is immediately available to you. Memberships are non-refundable, but within your control at all times to upgrade, downgrade, and cancel. We always honor the community from data purchase. We're so excited to have you join us. I clicked learn more. Here's the subscription page. Is this anything new? No. Is it going to let us preview? This is the preview? I was excited. Like, you're not telling us anything new. You're not telling us anything new. What is this? I thought we're actually going to get a real preview. That's silly. That's silly. It's just repeated content. Sorry about that. Yeah, it feels like we're mostly buying access to the cool girls table. Exactly. Couple lunches and a cell phone line. No, thank you. Okay, let's keep going. There's Emily. I'm here to show you how to get to your next rank. The best part is you won't need to lose your friends, ruin family relations. Oh, we already saw that. We already read this. We already read this. Or she already told us maybe in the video. But chances are we do have to ruin our relationships if we want to find success in network marketing, because we're going to be constantly guilted if we don't work our business is the exact way that they want us to, right? Oh, so frustrating. Let's try my camera again. I haven't had issues like this with my camera since I first started doing streaming. I clicked shop here for the model journal. Did it happen? Did you see me click shop here and nothing was happening? Am I clicking it? Let's look at it together. Shop here. All right, we don't get to shop the model journal apparently. Let's read what it is. Beyond the Rank Thought Journal. Our signature model journal, I can't speak, I'm sorry, has been updated to include new features, structure, and colors. Available in singles or bundles now, plus 4 new colors. Okay, but I'd like to see what it is. If I click on it, will it bring it to me? Bring me to your journal? No. Okay, we don't get to shop for her journal, and we don't get to see what it actually is, apparently. Why does that frustrate me? Okay. This is the trauma coaching. We've looked at it a little bit. This is not the one I wanted to look at. I have such a hard time. I've such a hard time navigating her website. It's quite frustrating. Where is her coaching, her trauma coaching thing? Sorry, friends. Okay, this is where I was at before. So this is her trauma coaching. Remember, we're doing this instead of therapy. Mini, 3 private coaching sessions, 45-minute sessions. $2,250, probably USD dollars. USD. For three sessions, over $2,000. How many counseling sessions can we get with over $2,000? That's without insurance, without any coverage. Red flag when you can't preview the pages of a journal, book, etc. Exactly. Thank you, Nomi. Why am I getting sassy? Oh, Andy's Web sent me a super sticker. Andy's Web, that is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Extortion, Monica said. Intermediate, 6 private coaching 45-minute sessions, $4,500. Advanced, 9 private coaching 45-minute sessions, $9,000. How many counseling sessions at full price can I get for $9,000? Sorry, 9,000 minus. So my price for counseling is approximately $180. I can get 50 counseling sessions. 50 counseling sessions for $9,000. And this one is 9 for $9,000. And it's not even a full hour. It's not even a full hour. What a scammer. What a scammer. I agree. Oh, thank you. Yay. You thought the last one was animated. Oh, don't worry. I appreciate it so much. That's so kind of you. Animated or not, I love it. Thank you for your support. That's so kind. It's astonishing how highly these people think of themselves to charge these prices. Yes, that's what Danielle Ryan, our best friend, would say. She would say that people set their prices not because of the value they think that it's going to bring the clients, but how long they want to work and how much money they want to make. It's not actually about the quality of their product. $9,000. Yeah. 9 sessions of her 45-minute coaching versus 50 1-hour counseling sessions in my region of Canada. Mm-mm. The $2,250 would have bought me 10 sessions with my therapist, who is a psychiatrist who specializes in trauma. Yeah, like people who study for years and years, spend years getting all their qualifications, like getting all their hours, getting certified and licensed and all that good stuff. I am fine giving money to an actual professional who is trained to help people with similar issues, not an MLM business coach. Wow, wow, wow. You can actually do so much trauma processing by spending a year in weekly therapy versus this BS. Exactly. With someone who specializes in it. I thought I saw more description of this. Is that all that is? I thought I saw more. I can't navigate this. Click here to sign up. I'm sorry, friends. Because there was a page that had a really good description of the coaching. Like, it was really good. It was really detailed, and I really want to find it, and I can't. Man, man, because it described what her trauma coaching is, and I'd really like to find it because I think it's important. But maybe I'm okay. Here it is. Kind of. Okay, let me share this tab instead. Okay, glad I found that. Yes, Monica, exactly. It's much cheaper and you're with an actual professional. So I was digging around in her website just now and I found this page, private coaching for a mini, intermediate, and advanced package. Yeah, the mini, which is the 3, was it like 369? I think. I think. Okay. Introducing mini, intermediate, and advanced private coaching. Oh yeah, 369. Yeah. I only work with a small amount of one-to-one clients because I am all in on you getting your best results and help you have peace, confidence, and transformation. The private one-on-one coaching is incredibly personalized just for you. You can stop messaging your friends and family, asking them for advice, worrying if they are bored with you, because you'll be able to message me instead through a private email. Just email? No more wondering how to feel better and get beyond the webs of trauma and abuse. Not only will I teach you how to get your nervous system back on track, but I'm helping you see your past experiences and struggles through a whole new lens. I know what it's like to have hired therapists, coaches, therapists, hypnotherapists, and only feel better for a short time. I'd love to show you how to get your mind and body back on a nervous system level so that you can timestamp the past in the past and learn to live again, or even for the first time freely. Okay, well, like, if you're looking for a therapist, it's not just going to magically be the right fit. I was lucky that I connected, vibed, whatever, with mine right away. And I saw him once, and then we continued to see each other. And it's been like 3.5 years now. I know that doesn't always happen. I know some people have to go through a few, but if your therapist is only making you feel better for a short time, you might not have the right therapist and you might need to look for another person. And maybe you haven't done it long enough because therapy is not just like a quick solution. Like you have to continue to work on your problems for you to see any kind of impact, positive impact. So, of course, at the beginning, you're only going to feel better for a bit and you have to keep working at it. It's not going to just magically solve your issues. What did Nomi say? Speaking of nervous systems, this lady has so much nerve, right? And she's saying, I can help you live for the first time ever freely. That's a big claim to make. And I feel like we should not be like, I know therapy is extremely expensive and it's not affordable for a lot of people, but it's a really important job, which is why there's so many qualifications and studying people have to go through. Therapists, psychiatrists, they're responsible for our brain, for the functioning of our bodies and our brains and our nervous systems too, like Nomi said. And that's why they're prices are high, in my opinion. It's a shame that they're so high, but I understand it. And I understand why there's so many qualifications needed. And we don't know what qualifications, if any, she went through to be a trauma coach. We don't know if she just named herself a trauma coach. I don't know. Monica, has has Danielle done a trauma coaching video? Has she? If so, I'm gonna go look at it. I don't know if Danielle has done a trauma coaching video. Let's go look at Danielle Ryan's page after this and see if she has, because I would like to know if trauma coaches actually have to go through certifications. Monica, thank you, Monica. That's so kind and generous of you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Clinical psychologist Rick Hansen says if you aren't getting results, I forget the time frame he gave, you need to keep looking. Yeah. Yeah. I saw 2 therapists before my current one. I've been with her for over 7 years. It's a long work in progress. I've gotten better, but still have a way to go. It's not a quick fix. And I know I'm very lucky to have found my person right away. And like when we move, if we move, I'm going to be like, hey, can I keep seeing you virtually? Because I would not want to start over with another person. I'm going to do my eye drops because it's time. So I'll just yap at you while I'm doing this. Yeah, so I'm going to look on Danielle Ryan's website after on her page and see if she has trauma coaching videos. Because I'd love to know. Because I've seen her do spiritual coaching videos, relationship coaching, what else? I don't remember what else. Business coaching, life coaching, obviously. Sorry. My eye drops are all over my face. I hope my comment above was meant to address making progress versus being done. Oh, yeah, I understood what you meant for sure. For sure. Like, if you aren't in that kind, if you don't have the kind of relationship with your therapist that will help you improve after a certain time, then you do need to keep looking. Yeah, I see what you mean, because I feel like for some, you might realize right away, hey, I'm not connecting with this person. They don't understand me. I'm going to move on. But with other times, after like, could be a couple sessions, you're like, hey, I don't know if this is working. I'm going to give them a couple more chances and then I'm going to move on. Like, it depends on the person for sure. You're good, Nomi. I typed that response as you're typing yours. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry, Nomi. I'm very typo today, but hopefully that made sense. You made sense. Don't worry. Oh, Anastasia's here. No worries about being late. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I can put my camera back on. I'm done with my eye drops. If you want to do this to take control of your life, I hope you'll invest in yourself and join me in this tailored to you program. You and me working one-on-one together in private coaching for the transformation you've never been able to access before. I'm ready to help you change your life. Let's get started together and I'll show you exactly how to live your life with peace and freedom from anything that has been holding you down. No, 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 no. I just clicked heal yourself. Let's see where that takes us. How to heal your nervous system. I'm not going to click the PDF because I don't want to download stuff. It's more than fight or flight. Okay. She has a podcast. Let's see what's on her podcast. Camera's going off. My camera's bothering me today. I'll just leave it off. So her website is so hard to navigate. Oh, this makes me frustrated. Growing by 1,000 followers per hour on Instagram with Sashi. So her podcast is not a trauma coaching podcast. It's an MLM podcast. It's really hard to even understand like what her coaching is for. Like I had to look for that description of the private one-on-one trauma coaching. Like I had to dig around for a few seconds to actually find the description of it. It's not easy to navigate this website. It's very confusing. Pre-Thanksgiving checklist and how to make Black Friday a huge success. Messaging scripts for conversation starters, attracting attention to your posts, and straight up asks for after Halloween. Okay. Let's see the blog. Beyond the Rank blog. I didn't look at this before. Oh, is this the blog? Is this literally the blog? Okay. Okay. We can't actually see. Do we want to read one? Grow your network marketing. Got your network marketing period. What? Let's read this. We're going to read this, okay? So this is a blog post from October 13th, 2023. Have you ever noticed how a month in network marketing can feel like a wild roller coaster ride, or like that time of the month? You start off with dreams as high as the sky, and by the end of month, you're convinced that you're stuck in the world's worst carnival funhouse. Let's break it down. The honeymoon phase. At the beginning of the month, you're absolutely buzzing with excitement. You set your goals sky high, envisioning yourself as the next network marketing superstar. Your optimism is so bright, you practically glow in the dark. You're like a kid at a candy store, ready to devour success one sweet bite at a time. The reality check. Okay, so maybe those dreams were a tad ambitious. Mid-month rolls around and you find yourself face to face with the idea of rerouting your goals, reducing your dreams, and resetting expectations. Your progress might be matching your vision, and that's when the self-doubt creeps in. If you wonder if you've accidentally stepped into a reality show where the plot twists are relentless and you're just trying to keep up. And then everything's the worst phase. Cue the dramatic music because it's week 3. Your network marketing period is here, and suddenly the world has come crashing down. You're convinced that your goals are nothing but a mirage, and you're stuck in an endless desert of despair. You might even consider taking up a career as a professional Netflix binge watcher because clearly network marketing isn't for you, right? But wait, just when you think all is lost, you summon your inner superhero to get up out of bed and decide to give it everything you've got. You reach out to potential leads, you follow up like a champion, and you make things happen. The impossible suddenly feels achievable, and the excitement returns just in time for a month end and a new month to begin. It's wild, it's unpredictable, and it's a journey that keeps us on our toes, just like our hormones. Remember, even when you hit those everything's the worst moments, you're just one sale or one recruit away from turning it all around. Okay, that's interesting. I don't like the comparison of MLM to our menstrual cycles. It is hard to be on our periods sometimes. It is a struggle, but I don't really like the comparison. I don't like the trivializing of our cycles. And this should be a red flag because are we going through these phases every single month? I can understand if we are a new entrepreneur, a new business owner, and our first couple of months we go through these 4 phases during the 4 weeks of the month. But if it's happening every single month for a year, for 10 years, that should be a huge red flag. And I feel like we should reevaluate the environment that we're in. And I see Monica said, "Why are you risking motherhood?" We will read that. Thank you for reminding me. I saw it, but I didn't register. So thank you. We can summarize. Expensive coach for MLMers who claims to help you heal trauma on top of the usual MLM stuff. I think. Oh my goodness, my comments are not working. Why are you risking motherhood? I hate when they shame working moms. Yeah, let's see what she says. I haven't read it. Menstrual cycles are literally life-giving for our species. MLMs are leeches on humanity. Exactly. That's a good way to look at it. Sometimes I don't look at it in that way. Sometimes I'm just annoyed and I just want to eat chocolate. But you're right. And the comparison is strange. I know she's trying to be creative. I appreciate it. I think, as I said, this writing is a lot better than Barbie Kulev and a lot of the other MLM coaches we've seen, but it still bothered me. So I've not read this. I do not know what's going to be on it, but we will read it together. Okay. Let me zoom in so I can actually read this. My eyeballs are hurting. Oh, no, I always zoom in on the wrong one. Okay. Anytime you're learning how to balance business and motherhood, the very first time is going to be a struggle. At any time, you may feel like you're battling between choosing motherhood or your business. Yes, because we just did a mom guilt video on my channel. You are guilted for parenting the way that you want to parent. Why do you care if you miss one soccer practice to go to the Zoom call? You should be focusing on your business. Well, I care because this is how I decide to parent, and this is important to me, and I do not need to justify my parenting decisions to my MLM upline. Oh, anytime you have this belief, it is okay. She does not have a lot of commas. She needs more commas. It is often marketed, especially in network marketing, that you are making a short term sacrifice for long term gain or success. This is your most dangerous thought, by the way. What it insinuates is that you will never have to work a short period of time. You'll only have to work a short period of time and then never work again. And that is so not true about any successful business. Okay. Oh, yeah. So you're making a short term sacrifice, like not spending as much time with your kids as you want to for long term gain in network marketing. Okay. When you make network marketing your ride or die, your choice over all things, business over family, white knuckling to just get through it, and then you burn out on the way. The myth busted, forget the notion that you have to make a short term sacrifice for long term success. The idea is about as that idea is about as outdated as a floppy disk. Real success, especially in business, is all about consistency, adaptability, and embracing life's surprises. Is this it? That was it? It can be so much more fun than that, and I can show you how. Balancing motherhood and business isn't about short term struggles or choosing one over the other. Let's make this journey an adventure rather than a fight through ordeal. After all, we're here to enjoy the ride, not just to get to the next place. Here's to the dance of motherhood and business. Okay, this didn't tell us anything. Is she going to tell us how to balance motherhood and our business? And why is it always motherhood? Why isn't it just parenthood? Because fathers are also present, loving, compassionate parents who want to be there for their kids. Why is the focus always on mothers? We know it's because like the network marketing industry preys on like brand new mothers who just gave birth, who are worried about going back to work and not being with their kids all the time. And it's very sad that people who just went through a huge traumatic thing such as childbirth, like their body went through trauma, their body went through a lot of trauma, they're not recovered. It takes people a long time to recover, and then they're being preyed on in this unethical business structure. I'm clicking on Monica's comment and nothing's happening. Just because you're a mom does not mean you can't work or be successful. Not every mom wants to sell shit nor stay glued to their kids 24/7. Exactly. Menstrual cycles are the epitome of taking one for the team. I didn't mean to trivialize them or bypass the actual oppression that they can be for some people. Oh, exactly. I totally understand what you mean. Ah, ah. I'm trying to click on, maybe I'm not going to click on the comments. Or maybe I'll just read them because my computer's not working right now. So I'm going to try to unclick that comment and I'll just read them. Nomi said, absolutely, Monica, because they take some people's preference to be a stay-at-home mom and make it seem like the only ethical choice, and they do it then they do it to line their own pockets. Really gross. Exactly, Nomi. Andy's web, outdated as a floppy disk. Man, that stung. Oh God, the brown hat, red flag. I don't mind her brown hat. I don't mind it. I think it's decent. Okay, I want to see if there's a basic way we can look up trauma coaching certification Canada. Let's see that. Oh my goodness. Let's share the screen because I want to know how we can be a trauma coach. I'm going to take my face off the screen because it's pissing me off. So I typed certification in wrong, but the Gallup Global Strength Coach came up. Jay Shetty came up. Udemy, certification in trauma-informed coaching and counseling. Okay, counseling or coaching? Which one? Trauma-informed coaching certification. Let's click that. Trauma-informed coaching certification. The global leaders in level 1 and CCE trauma-informed coaching certification. Level 1, you have to earn 106 hours. You need 106 hours in coaching. And then this one, trauma-informed coaching certification, 40 hours. All right. I know nothing about this at all, period. Trauma-informed coaching is the practice of understanding the presence of trauma in a coach-client relationship and how to use it as a guide for resilience and solution-forward resolution. The depth of information and skill to hold a space for profound coaching work is what gives trauma-informed coaching its nuance and strength. Regulation, brain-body connection, behavioral reaction, different types of traumas, leading causes, and subsequent symptoms. They have learned the proper channels for referral and the growing relationship between clinical professionals, therapists, and coaches. To become a trauma-informed coach, one must have authenticity, strong values, and beliefs that are not limiting or suppress working in this area. They will have learned methods to help regulate the nervous system, discard shame and guilt through powerful questions, and recognize and promote wellness as it starts to develop. The intensity of our training to become a trauma-informed coach can stimulate difficult emotional situations. The training was developed to train coaches, but it's not a substitute for personal therapy. Moving the human spirit, reserves the right to deny. Oh, is this the name of the coaching certification? Reserves the right to deny acceptance to an applicant and may withdraw a participant from the program at any time if a participant's behavior, attitude, or views negatively impacts the quality of the training program for other participants. Facilitators and their assistances will require the suitability of participants. All right, interesting. These courses have quickly become the most prominently sought after and respected training being offered in the field of trauma-informed coaching. All right. Nomi said, it's not that I disapprove of the fashion choice. It's such a typical part of an MLM boss babe uniform. Exactly. It is. It is mostly Arbonne, right, Nomi? This is dangerous. She is not qualified. I agree, Monica. I cannot believe this is safe at all to dabble in trauma counseling. Exactly. And I have no idea what this is. The International Coach Federation is the leading organization dedicated to advancing the coaching profession, moving the human spirit. So I guess this is what this website is. Trauma-informed coaching certification. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So that's one of the options. Let's see. Do we think Jay Shetty has a trauma part on his website? I'm trying to click Jay Shetty. So Jay Shetty School, I want to just search for trauma. Is there a trauma section? Is this all it is? No. Is this all it is? Must be. That's silly. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, if you have trauma, please see a real therapist. Exactly. I'm going to keep my face off. I'm keeping my face off because I'm annoyed at my camera. I've said that 1,000 times. I'm sorry. So that was my video for today. It was interesting to see an MLM coach talk about her coaching offerings with her MLM network marketing stuff and her trauma accredited whatever coaching kind of melded together. I really struggled navigating this website. It was really hard to find anything. You click on a link to go look at a journal, and then, of course, it's a dead link and you can't purchase it. One second. And it's really annoying. And I feel like a site should be easy to navigate, in my opinion. Pause for a drink break. I've also got frustrated at the outrageous price for the one-on-one trauma coaching. Like was it $2,250 for 3 sessions? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, here it is. So $2,250 for 3 sessions, $4,500 for 6, $9,000 for 9 sessions. We could get so much high quality counseling for those prices. And I don't like the idea that we're melding the trauma coaching with the MLM coaching together. That's a little bit scary because I feel like when we're in our jobs, we should not be. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. We should not be melding our trauma and our job together. That's scary. Yeah, they can cause more harm than good. Exactly. Thank you, Nomi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Yay. I'm glad you're here, Monica. Thank you, you fellow chatters, for the venting session. Now that is therapeutic. Wow, can't wait to see the rest of this live. Thank you so much, Anastasia. I appreciate that. And I've enjoyed my couple videos I've done on MLM consulting firms, and I'm going to talk about the company that I wanted to talk about last time, but then I went down a rabbit hole while I was doing my research. So we're going to talk about MLM consulting firm Slavina. I already scheduled it. We're going to talk about that one, Slavina Consulting, on Tuesday. Going to be interesting. We're going to learn lots. Thank you to Andy's Web and Monica for the super stickers. That is so kind of you. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.